The movie starts where Becky and Hunter were once inseparable best friends and fearless climbers, often joined by Becky's husband Dan. But everything changed during one climb where Dan lost his footing and tragically fell to his death right in front of them. 1 year later, Becky is a broken version of herself, an alcoholic recalls hunted by loss and guilt. She cut off contact with her father James, who had once warned her that dance wasn't the right man. She hasn't climbed since that fateful day. Just before the anniversary of Dan's death, Hunter shows up with a daring proposal. Climb an abandoned 2,000-foot tower in the desert and scatters Dan's ashes from the top. A reluctant, Becky finally agrees, hoping to find peace. The next day, they begin their ascent, their rusted ladders bronze with every step, but they make it to the tiny platform at the top. Becky scatters the ashes, finally letting Dan go. But as they begin to descend, the ladders break beneath them. They now stand near 2,000 feet in the air with no way down. Worse still, their backpack, with water and a drone, has fallen just out of reach onto the satellite dish. They can't get a phone signal, likely due to the interference from the tower. Hunter tries to drop a phone inside her shoe to send an SOS, but it smashes on impact. They spot two men camping nearby and fire a flare. The men see it, but instead of helping, they steal Hunter's car and leave them behind. As night falls, Becky notices something a tattoo on Hunter's ankle. 143, the code Dan used to say, I love you. Hunter's breakdown and confesses to a brief affair with the Dan before Becky's wedding. Ended, but the damage is done. Trying to make amends, Hunter risks her life to retrieve the backpack, buries herself but ties the bed to a rope. Becky holds them both up completely exhausted. They use the tower's warning light to charge the drone and send a help message. But hope crashes. Literally, when the drone is struck by the truck and destroyed, he dehydrates and starving begins. She speaks with until it hits her. Hunter is dead. She fell earlier during the bag retrieval. Becky has been alone ever since. She kills and eats a vulture to stay alive. Then climbs to Hunter's body, desperate. She hides a phone with an SOS message inside Hunter's shoe and corpse. Pushes it off the tower. The body cushions and fall and the message finally sent. Rescue team arrive thanks to her father receiving the message. Becky is pulled to safety, bloodily. Becky is pulled to safety, bloodily exhausted but alive. Reunited with her father, she is finally able to start healing, not just from the fall, but from the grief that nearly consumed her. Fall is a powerful story of survival, the will to alive even when the world feels impossible to climb.